Welcome to Migraine Sensitive Yoga. I'm Aveline and this is the first gentle class of this month. The gentle class is aimed at meeting you on your more sensitive days. It's not going to have any inversions in it. We're not going to do any standing today. We're very much grounded. So I encourage you to begin by getting comfortable on the ground, whether you have a mat or if you're just doing it on the ground wherever you are. That's absolutely fine. So when I say inversions, I mean putting the head below the heart or tipping the head forward. We're not doing any of that in the gentle class. We're keeping the neck relatively neutral. There might be some options to stretch the neck, but by default it's neutral. I'm very sore down my right side of my neck today. I'm with you. I'm having a bad day. And I'm going to be keeping it fairly neutral. And the purpose of the gentle class is to move through the body. We'll move through each muscle of the body, give it a chance to wake up, but ever so slowly and carefully. And I encourage you to take breaks if you need to have water with you, to keep nice and warm. We're not moving super quickly, so cozy up if you need to. And we'll be working with this theme of presence and non-judgement, which is the theme of the month. And that really just means observing what you feel in the moment without trying to engage in any thoughts about it. And that can be really tricky. So say you're feeling a little bit sore in one of your muscles, like me in this right shoulder. I'm being present, I'm observing it for what it is, and I'm avoiding creating any stress about that feeling in the mind. I'm avoiding thinking, I should do something about that, that's bad, oh, it's been there for days, I should really fix that. Just letting it be. And there's plenty of time to think pragmatically about the things that we find when we move through the body. But when we're practicing yoga, we aim to just be neutral so that we can explore without creating any stress. So that is how we're going to fold the theme into these classes. But if that all feels a bit too overwhelming today, totally fair enough. Don't even worry about it. We'll stretch through the body, we'll have a chance to move, and hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit more limber and uplifted when we finish. But take what you want, avoid what you want, make this your own. Let's begin sat in Sukhasana. So this is our easy seated pose. For most people, that's a cross-legged position. For you, it might not be. You might prefer to have the soles of the feet down or the soles of the feet together. But make something comfortable for yourself. Maybe you're sat up on a pillow. I've got my trusty bolster here. If you happen to have a yoga bolster, you might sit on it, or anything pillow-like. And when you get there, let's close the eyes. Allow the shoulders to sink away from the ears. The face becomes neutral. Imagine that you're ironing out the creases through the face. And maybe you can relax the jaw a little bit. Just settling in here. We've got plenty of time to do so. So this is where we begin with our present observation. What do we feel right now? And if you feel soreness like I do, can we avoid engaging in any thoughts about it? Just feeling for now, and that can be so much easier said than done. And now we might think about the breath. So I won't tell you how to breathe. In the gentle classes, we won't be doing any breathing exercises particularly, because it's important to keep the body stable on our worst days. But you might find that you can breathe longer breaths, slightly deeper breaths, and that might relax you to do so. It might enable you to drop those shoulders back and down just a little bit more, to feel more present. Now let's check in with the mind. Are there any thoughts rushing through? It's important to remember that an active mind is a healthy mind. That's nothing to worry about. But generally, we get an opportunity in yoga to rest from that active mind, to give it a little break. So if you find that there are thoughts, maybe you can recenter your attention on the breathing and on the sensations that you feel in your body, to rest for a moment from those thoughts. You might be feeling the hands resting on the legs, the ground supporting you, the clothes on your body, the hair maybe if you can feel your hair. Lots of anchor points to come back to whenever the mind goes elsewhere. Now you're welcome to keep the eyes closed at any time. It can be very challenging to let light in and out by closing and opening the eyes often. So I will endeavour to describe without you needing to look at the video. Let's gently begin. Keep the left hand on the knee, but we'll take the right hand to the side, fingertips touching the ground. So they might be touching the ground further behind you or at the side of the body. Either is fine, just a comfortable place for the hand to rest. And when we get there, we'll inhale to lift the heart and the crown of the head just a little bit more, straightening out the spine. And we'll exhale, press that left hand into the left knee, to gently rotate the chest over towards the right knee, maybe even further. And you want to keep the neck neutral. You can keep the chin in line with the heart. If you happen to want a neck stretch today, maybe you're turning that chin over to the right shoulder, but there's no need to. I'm not going to do that today. I would like a neutral neck today. A few deep breaths here, and we're thinking tall with every inhale and shoulders rolling softly down with every exhale. Now let's unravel, come back to center and place the right hand back on the right knee just as we were before. There's an opportunity here if you'd like to roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Repeating a couple of times, feeling the massage of the shoulder against all those muscles that support it. Inhaling when you roll them up and exhaling when you drop them down. Now let's take it the other way. Inhaling to roll the shoulders back and up and exhaling forward and down. It might feel quite stiff today if, like me, you've got a sore neck, sore shoulders. It might feel nourishing nevertheless. Now settling the shoulders when you're ready back to where they were, lovely and soft. We'll take those left fingertips now out to the side or maybe slightly behind, pressing into the ground gently. The right hand stays where it is. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale to press the right hand into the right knee and turn the chest over towards that left leg, maybe slightly further if you're feeling flexible. If you want to add in that neck stretch, the chin turns towards the left shoulder, but you don't have to. Really taking our time. How long and deep are those breaths? We're continually checking in and wondering if there's any more softness to find. On your next exhale, let's gently unravel, come back to center. The left hand returns to the knee. And once again, if you'd like to, we might roll the shoulders ever so slowly. Maybe you're keeping those shoulders neutral, that's absolutely fine. Make sure that you're rolling both forwards and backwards. And breathing deeply. Okay, gently settling the shoulders back down, draw them away from the ears, long through the neck. We take the right fingertips to the side of the body now, pressing against the mat, against the ground. Maybe for you, the right palm can land. We're gently leaning over towards the right side. Now, but experiment with this lean. You don't have to lean very far. It can be a little intense on the neck to go far, but maybe you shuffle the right hand slightly further away from you to deepen the stretch on the left. Keeping the left sitting bones firmly grounded. Find your lean today. And when you get there, we'll take the left arm up past the face, straightening it out, energizing through the fingers, and stretch deeply down that left side. Keep rolling the right shoulder down and away from the ear. Breathing deeply. If you want to stretch through the neck, you could turn the chin towards that right hand, but maybe you keep it neutral. And now let's take the left hand onto the left shoulder, gently resting, and circle the elbow around so that we're once again circling the shoulder, but this time instead of lifting it up and down, we're doing a slightly smaller rotation in the joint. Making sure we're circling both ways, breathing deeply. If you find that this is too intense in your lean, you're welcome to walk that right hand further towards the body, lifting yourself up. Settle that left shoulder back, making sure it's nice and stable, and then we keep the left hand on the left shoulder as we draw the left elbow in the direction of the right arm. It does not need to go anywhere near the right arm, but we're spreading across the back of the shoulder blades. Inhaling to open the chest, lifting the left elbow away from you, and exhaling to draw it towards the right arm. Stretch through the back of the shoulder blades. Inhale to open out again. Exhale, crunching over to the right. There's no need to push. Inhale, we'll do this 5 times. So this is number 4, expanding across the chest. Exhaling, expanding across the upper back. You might find that it gets easier now as we work towards our 5th. Opening out one more time. And exhaling, drawing left elbow towards the right arm. Inhaling now, open back out, drop the left arm down, and ever so slowly bring yourself back upright into our neutral Sukhasana seated position. We'll take this immediately onto the left, but if you want to take a break, please do pause, and you're welcome to have a little break. Taking the left palm down to the ground, leaning as far as you would like. Take your time to explore how much you'd like to lean today. When you're ready to, the right arm is reaching up and over, and we're creating a long line of stretch all the way from the right fingertips to the right sitting bones. Keep rolling that left shoulder away from the ear. Breathing deeply. Gently lifting up if that's an intense stretch for you. We'll take the right hand to the right shoulder and find that circle of the elbow. This could be big circles or smaller circles, and make sure we're going in both directions. Breathing all the while. When you're ready to reach that right elbow away from you, really spreading across the chest, and then exhale to draw the right elbow towards the left arm, however far it may go. Inhale, let's open out 5 of these. Really hear your own breath and move in your own time. You might want to move more slowly or more quickly than me. I'm coming on to my final, opening the right elbow up and out and crunching towards the left. Let's open all the way out, release the right arm and gently sit up. Take a moment to settle. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders again. Maybe you want to stay still. So from here now we take both of the hands, fingertips on the ground behind us, and we just lean back ever so gently as we lift the heart, puff up the chest and roll the shoulders back behind us. A couple of breaths here. Just lifting the heart. Now you can stay like this. You could even ease out and have a break. Or you might come with me to a very gentle twist. If so, we keep the left fingertips exactly where they are, and we take the right hand up and place it between the shoulder blades. Leaning gently back, we twist towards the left, keeping the neck neutral. Exhaling to untwist, the right palm comes back down behind us on a diagonal, and the left palm now reaches up and places between the shoulder blades, puffing up that chest. We can open towards the right. Exhaling to release. Really lovely. If you're on a mat, you might now turn to face the front of your mat. Just shuffle around. Otherwise, if you've got plenty of room, feel free to stay as you are. We're taking the feet out ahead of us now. So the soles of the feet are firmly grounded, the knees are bent, and the hands are placed just at the knee crease. Puffing up that chest again, keeping that lovely lifted heart that we just found. We'll gently lean back. And this is a very low supported boat pose, Navasana. If you'd like to challenge your strength slightly today, you might lift up the heels so just the fingertips are on the mat, toe tips. And then from here, maybe you play with lifting one foot at a time, keeping the back lovely and straight, the heart lifted. We're just gently challenging the core muscles, working on our posture even on a bad day. When you're ready to, let the feet fall, lean slightly forward and give yourself a hug. You might tuck the chin towards the chest, really rounding across the shoulders and stretching through the neck, or you might keep the chin lifted. Take the hands back to the backs of the knees. And the heels now come forward. So we've got a lovely bent knee Paschimottanasana, that's our extended leg fold. And we're doing it with the toes pulling towards the body and the heart leading forward. Keep a bend in the knees to begin with. If we're feeling nice and flexible, you might be shuffling the feet further away from you and even working towards straight legs, but that might not be there for you today. Closing down the eyes when you get there. Think about that heart leading forward. And we'll find some softness. Can you drop those shoulders a little further down? Can we relax through the face? And then maybe we find that we can relax in the backs of those legs as they stretch. Taking the hands to the mat, we ever so slowly walk ourselves up. And the hands come all the way behind us. We lean back gently again. The feet step down, and this time we allow the knees to fall from side to side. A windscreen wipe of the legs. Deeply breathing here, connecting to what you can feel mentally. Settling back to neutral when you're ready. And we'll take the soles of the feet together, lean once again gently forward. Now, the closer the feet are to the body, the more intense the stretch. So you're more than welcome to have them sat further away. If the knees are very lifted, if you're quite tight in opening up the hips this way, you might have some kind of pillow or prop or box or book, even stacks of books under the knees supporting them. Otherwise, we let the knees fall out with gravity. And from here, leading with the heart, you might find a little fold forward. Maybe you want to massage the soles of the feet as you're sat here, really getting the thumbs into the arches of the feet. Deeply breathing, checking in with the mind. If it's wandering, that's okay. But we'd like to give it rest. We'd like to bring it back. Connect to something that you can feel and give that your focus. And we'll take the palms to the mat or the ground and walk them up so that we're sitting up straight. Take that right leg now long ahead of you, but the left foot stays where it is. And maybe we even tuck it a little closer in. So the left foot is touching the inner right thigh. The right toes are drawing towards you. Once again, you might have a bent knee here if we're feeling tight today. Janushirasana now. We inhale to lift the heart and exhale, leaning with a straight spine gently forward wherever we may go. Closing the eyes if you're happy to, just focusing on the feeling of this stretch. And with each breath, with time and patience, maybe you feel it gently unraveling a little bit more. You can stay here for as long as you like. You could pause the video and just hang out in this stretch. If you want to keep moving, we take the hands to the sides of the leg, walk ourselves back up, and we come back to butterfly for a moment with the feet together. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose, or sometimes we do call it butterfly. Inhaling to lift the heart. Exhaling to lean gently forward if that suits you. Just for a moment this time, breathing deeply. Take the hands to the ground, gently lift your spine. And this time the left leg is long, the right foot is on the inner left thigh. And we're drawing those left toes towards the heart as it lifts. And exhaling, we find some degree of lean forward if that's comfortable. But it doesn't have to be today. You might stay sat upright. When you're ready to, take the palms to the mat, walk yourself back up, and both feet will plant ahead of us. Once again, we've got the soles of the feet down, the knees lifted, and we can hug those knees to spread across the backs of the shoulders, gently rebounding from all of that lifting of the heart. Maybe you take a gentle rock from side to side. And take your time now, shuffle slightly forward if you've not got much room behind you. We'll take the hands to the backs of the knees and ever so gently roll to the ground. And once we get to the ground, we'll take a moment to sway from side to side. Soothing and deeply breathing, find some release into the ground. And when you're ready to, we let those knees fall over to the right hand side. And the left arm is sort of at a T shape at the other side. Lovely deep twist here. Release the legs, release the shoulders, heavy into the ground. And when you feel that you've melted as much as possible, bring those knees back to the chest, rolling back through. And this time they fall to the left and the right arm is at a T shape. Find yourself fully supported by the ground. And then in your own time, gently unraveling, come back to just laying on the back. And we'll take the legs out long, the palms either resting on the belly or the backs of the hands on the ground beside you. And this is our Shavasana, final rest pose. And you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Breathing slowly. Allow yourself to be fully supported at the back of the body as it rests. Maybe you're finding a pillow for the head if you'd like to stay for longer. And feel the coolness of the air around you on the front of the body. The face is soft. I encourage you to stay like this for some time. Feeling the peace that you've cultivated by moving gently and by withholding from any thoughts or judgments about what you found as you moved. I thank you for joining today. Please now do stay here, resting for as long as you need.